Namaskar, welcome to Exercise Explained. In this video, I'll be doing question number 6, question number 7, and question number 8 of exercise 5B Upthrust in Fluids, Archimedes Principle, and Flotation, ICSE 9th Physics. The previous questions have been done in the previous videos, the link for which will be there in the description below. So, starting with the sixth question, we need to calculate the mass of air in a room of dimensions. So the dimensions are given as 4.5 meter into 3.5 meter into 2.5 meter. If density of air at NTP is normal temperature and pressure, is 1.3 kg per meter cube. So I would be writing the given data, that is, we need to find the mass, we need to find the mass here. So mass will be question mark. Whenever dimensions are given, it's always in the form of L into B into H. So we can find the volume. So volume will be 4.5 into 3.5 into 2.5. So that should give us 39.375. So 39.375 meter cube, and this would be our volume. Density is given as 1.3 kg per meter cube. So it's already there in the SI unit, nothing to worry about. So we know the formula, density is equal to mass by volume. So I would write here rho is equal to m divided by v. So m would be equal to rho into v. So rho is 1.3 into v, we got it as 39.375. So after multiplying, we get the answer as 51.19 kg. So that would be the mass of air. Now we would be getting into the next question, that is question number 7. A piece of stone of mass, so mass is given as 113 grams, sinks to the bottom of water contained in a measuring cylinder, and water level in the cylinder rises from 30 ml to 40 ml. Calculate the relative density of the stone. So we can write here change in water level, change in water level. Now suppose we have a stone, we just put it in water, the water rises by 10 ml according to this. So that means 10 ml is the volume of the stone. So change in water level will be equal to the volume of the stone. Now we are considering 1 ml of water, 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. So I would be finding the change in water level, that happens to be 40 ml minus 30 ml, that is 10 ml or 10 centimeter cube. Now we need the density of the stone. So for finding the density of the stone, we will write rho s is equal to mass divided by volume. Now we know the mass. So the mass is given as 113 grams, 113 grams. So when we convert grams to kg, we multiply by 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by, again we have it in centimeter cube. So when we convert volume, that is centimeter cube, to meter cube, we multiply by 10 to the power of minus 6. I have explained this conversion step by step in the first video of exercise 5a. If you have not seen that by now, do check that out. So we have got minus 6 in the denominator, into this can be written as 10 to the power of plus 1. So we have it as 113 into 10 to the power of minus 3, and in the denominator 10 to the power of minus 6 plus 1 gives me 10 to the power of minus 5. So in the denominator we get it as 10 to the power of minus 5. So 113 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 10 to the power of minus 5 comes to the numerator, becomes plus 5. So now we have 10 to the power of minus 3 plus 5. So minus 3 plus 5 would give us 10 to the power of 2. So I can write it as 113 into 10 to the power of 2, and that is nothing but 11300, and since it is density, it's going to be in kg per meter cube. So that is the density which we have got. Now I would be converting this in the form of 10 to the power of plus 3. So we can write it as 11.3 into 10 to the power of plus 3 kg per meter cube. This is done just to simplify the calculations further. So yeah, we know the formula of relative density as density of substance divided by density of water. Now density of substance, we know it as 11.3 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. So that can be written as 10 to the power of 3. 10 to the power of 3 and 10 to the power of 3 cancels. We get our final answer as 11.3. Density of water, we need to memorize this, that is 1000 kg per meter cube, which can also be written as 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. So I hope this question is clear. Now we would be getting into the next question, that happens to be the 8th question. Now it's given a body of volume. So volume is given as 100 centimeter cube, weighs 1 kgf in air. So weight in air is 1 kgf. We need to find its weight in water, and we need to find relative density. Now here we need to use something from the previous exercise. The previous exercise was done on a formula, upthrust is equal to V into rho into G. So we would be needing this here. But before that we would be converting the units. So volume is 100 centimeter cube. So 100 centimeter cube, when we convert to meter cube, it is 100 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cube, which can be written as 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cube. So we have got the volume to be 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cube. Now weight in air here weight in air is equal to 1 kgf. So 1 kgf, whenever we convert it to newtons, we multiply by 10, so we get this as 10 newtons. So we know the volume, we know the weight in air. Now we would be using the upthrust formula to find upthrust. So I would be writing upthrust is equal to V into rho into acceleration due to gravity. Rho for the case of water, it's given here water. So rho of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. 1000 kg per meter cube. Now that we have this, we will be substituting the values. V is 10 to the power of minus 4 into rho of water can be written as 10 to the power of 3 because 1000 is nothing but 10 to the power of 3 into acceleration due to gravity is taken as 10 meter per second square. I would write it here. G is equal to 10 ms minus 2. So 10 can be written as 10 to the power of 1. So here we get 10 to the power of minus 4 into 10 to the power of plus 4. Now minus 4 plus 4 is 0. So we get this as 10 to the power of 0. Now remember, any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So we get upthrust as 1 newtons. So we have got the value of upthrust as 1 newton. Now we need to find the weight in water. So for finding the weight in water, we know another formula for upthrust from the previous exercise. Upthrust is equal to weight in air minus weight in liquid, or we can write weight in water. So weight in water, if it goes to the other side, we will be getting weight in water is equal to weight in air minus upthrust. So for us, weight in air is 10 newtons minus upthrust is 1 newton. So we get this as 9 newtons. So 9 newtons will be the weight in water. Now since the textbook answer is given in gram force, when we convert newton to gram force, we multiply by 100. So 9 into 100 gram force, that would give us 900 gram force. Now that we are done with weight in water, we need to find relative density. So here, for finding relative density, we would be using the formula weight in air divided by weight in air minus of weight in water. So weight in air, we know it as 10 newtons. So 10 newtons divided by weight in air is again 10 minus weight in water is 9. So we get this as 10 divided by 9. 10 divided by 1. So 10 divided by 1 would give us 10, and relative density will not have any units. I hope you guys would like the video. Do share it with your friends and consider subscribing to the channel. Question number 9 onwards will be done in the next video, the link for which will be provided in the description below. So see you guys in the next video. Dhanyavad.